Sky-high premiums once forced Nancy Beagle to choose between paying her rent or paying for health insurance. She's been uninsured ever since. So she pays all of her medical bills out of pocket, puts some on her credit card, making them even harder to pay. Nancy says they talk about those who fall through the cracks. I fell through the cracks 10 years ago, and I've been stuck there ever since. Well, starting today, Nancy can get covered just like everybody else. Trinace Edwards was laid off from her job a year ago today. 6 months ago, she was diagnosed with a brain tumor. She couldn't afford insurance on the individual market, so she hasn't received treatment yet. Her daughter, Lanace, a student at the University of Maryland, is considering dropping out of school to help pay her mom's bills. Well, starting today, thanks to the Affordable Care Act, Trinace can get covered without forcing her daughter to give up on her dreams. So if these stories of hardworking Americans sound familiar to you, well, starting today, you and your friends and your family and your co-workers can get covered too. Just visit healthcare.gov, and there you can compare insurance plans side by side the same way you'd shop for a plane ticket on Kayak or a TV on Amazon. You enter some basic information, you'll be presented with a list of quality, affordable plans that are available in your area with clear descriptions of what each plan covers and what it will cost. You'll find more choices, more competition, and in many cases, lower prices. Most uninsured Americans will find that they can get covered for $100 or less. And you don't have to take my word for it. Go on the website, healthcare.gov, check it out for yourself, and then show it to your family and your friends, and help them get covered, just like mayors and churches and community groups and companies are already fanning out to do across the country. And there's a hotline where you can apply over the phone and get help with the application. Or just get questions that you have answered by real people in 150 different languages. So let me give you that number. The number is 1-800-318-2596. 1-800-318-2596. Check out healthcare.gov. Call that number. Show your family and friends how to use it. And we can get America covered once and for all, so that the struggles that these folks have gone through, and millions around the country have gone through for years, finally get addressed. And let me just remind people why I think this is so important. I heard a striking statistic yesterday. If you get cancer, you are 70% more likely to live another 5 years if you have insurance than if you don't. Think about that. That is what it means to have health insurance. Set aside the issues of security and finances and how you're impacted by that. The stress involved in not knowing whether or not you're going to have health care. This is life or death stuff. Tens of thousands of Americans die each year just because they don't have health insurance.
I heard enough. I heard enough of this. I heard enough of this. This is my view of somebody's that's on disability insurance. President Obama, you say in this interview today that a health care plan is not funded by the federal government, therefore you can get it. Who is it funded by? Or Packer buddies who bailed that. $5,000 a year is not affordable to me. That's on 1/4 of my yearly income, which will put me in the poorhouse even further. The Federal Reserve is not part of the federal government. Our own money is not made by us. It's made by foreign backers, calling themselves the Federal Reserve. This is about as federal as Federal Express is. Truthfully. And what the president is doing is getting people to get his health care plan. They cannot afford it. I can't. I'm suffering from various disabilities and on all the skin and all. When I go to the doctors, when am I getting? I only get Medicare, which is a blessing, I guess. But what the doctors see, I only get Medicare and no other kind of health insurance. They don't treat me the same way as people who have health care. They avoid doing procedures that could save my life. Like, I got a inoperable blood clot on my brain. I had it for 10 years, ever since my stroke. No doctor, no hospital will go to an MRI on me unless I got your affordable health care. I could have cancer right now. I sure look like it to my skin. When I go to the dermatologist, they charge me an enormous amount of money. Mind you, it's every 6 months I go now. I said it every month because that's the way these doctors want it. They don't want to truly help me unless I got health insurance. So I suffer daily from the intense itching on my skin. I have to use creams they prescribe that only makes the psoriasis spread on me. And I'm sick of being manipulated by this president to get his health care insurance I cannot afford. For $5,000 a year would break me. It would. And due to the fact I did have a year of free health insurance when I first had my stroke. I was given a full year of health insurance. What did the giant medical system do? Nothing. Nothing. It was free, mind you, but it did nothing for me. It did nothing to help me out, truthfully. Same way with my other doctors I had in the past. I'm suffering from all kinds of disabilities. You can tell I cannot talk right because of my stroke. Because my brain centers and my voice centers are not corresponding to like yours are because of brain damage from a stroke. So I end up talking like this for the rest of my life because I got no way to get your affordable health insurance, Obama. And this, the whole thing that the government is doing by shutting down is to get you to get his health care insurance. Affordable not to somebody who's disabled. It's not affordable to me. I should be getting more help than I am. Truthfully, no hospital is gonna treat me for my ailments because I'm not Blue Cross or Blue Shield or any other healthcare insurance that I'll have to pay enormous amount of money for. Your healthcare insurance, affordable healthcare insurance, it's not affordable to most people, Mr. President. A 2-minute government shutdown is all to promote your healthcare insurance. Not truly helping people like me who need it. It's all a government scam. It always has been. He's claiming on their message today that we could have affordable health care if we wanted. We could have this and that. But your health care, all health care, it's not affordable to me. And not affordable to most people who are struggling like me. That's all I got. Mr. President, people like me cannot afford your $5,000 a year for health care. Your health care doesn't really do anything for somebody like me. And I'm gonna struggle for the rest of my life, despite having a friend who won money. It doesn't help me. I'm living the same way I did. When he leaves, he's gonna be set. I'm not. So, Mr. President, keep your affordable health care. I know that you're gonna. The thing is, the people who do not get this health care are gonna be fined because of it. Look it up. If you don't get this health care, you could be fined by the government for not getting it. Is that right? Is that right, Mr. President? Is that right to put somebody in the position that you're going to take money away from us unless you get this healthcare insurance? It's no coincidence that October 1st was the start of your government shutdown to promote your healthcare insurance for people like me to get. And now, if I don't get it by a certain date, you're gonna start fining me for it. Fining me for not getting your healthcare insurance. That's communistic and socialist. Like, Adolf Hitler was the first one. He said, oh, we should have homeland security. We should have this and that. We got it. We got it. You know, this land of the free. I don't know. Home of the brave. And that's not brave enough to say my opinion, but I still can. It sickens me that people are coerced by somebody that promoted this healthcare insurance for his backer buddies, the Federal Reserve, the rural banks, and all. They want you to sign up right away. Not the government money. No, no, no. The backers' money. They want you to promote the backers and their healthcare insurance, when it should be our own government that makes the money, not the world banks. But until somebody abolishes the Federal Reserve and their tyranny against the world, we're stuck, I guess. That's all I got. Peace, love to anyone who feels the same way. Please, just feel free to say what is on your mind. God bless.